Welcome back to Trader UK. Adam here with the news that we have all been waiting for. Well, not quite, but it's pretty good news nonetheless. Degiro are now live with extended trading hours. As of last Friday, Degiro started offering its users the ability to trade from 7 AM until 9 PM UK time. Now, if you don't know anything at all about extended hours trading, you might well have noticed that when the markets open in the morning, a stock will rarely open at the same price that it closed the night before. And that's because when markets close at 4:30, some traders actually continue to buy and sell shares in what is known as aftermarket or post-market trading hours. Then again, in the morning, before the normal hours of trading, those traders are able to access the market again in what is known as pre-market trading hours.
What?
Because there aren't as many people trading in these extended hours, one thing you might find is that the volume being traded can be pretty low and the price movements that you get can be really exaggerated. You might see a stock that is 5% up in after hours and in the pre-market trading hours, but as soon as the regular trading hours start and the real volume floods in, those gains can evaporate pretty quickly. One of the big advantages of extended hours trading is that you're able to buy and sell shares based on information that gets released during those extended hours. Probably the most obvious example of this being earnings reports. Most earnings reports are released just before or just after the close of regular market hours. So rather than having to wait until the next trading day to act on those reports, you can actually trade as soon as you've digested the information. So welcome to extended hours trading. If you've been spending a mere 8 hours a day staring willingly at your portfolio, now you'll be able to almost double the amount of time that you're wasting. No, I'm kidding. I actually think this is going to be very useful for lots of people out there. Maybe if you are looking to trade off the back of earnings, or maybe you're just not able to access your account during usual market opening hours, then this could be very useful. If you do make use of this feature from Degiro, then you'll be buying and selling your shares on the German Tradegate exchange, who offer access to popular European, UK and US stocks. Shares are priced in euros, which probably isn't a problem for UK users who are buying US stocks because it means that you have exchange rate risk against the euro rather than the dollar, unless of course you're specifically buying US stocks to get exposure to the US dollar. If you're from the UK and trading UK stocks in extended hours, then you'll actually be paying for them and holding them in euros, which means you're going to open yourself up to exchange rate risk and foreign exchange fees as well. So not ideal, but for some it's going to be a necessary evil. The fees are fixed at €3.90 per trade, which is a little bit expensive, but again, I think you might be expecting to pay a bit of a premium anyway. Because it is a fixed fee, of course, those that are trading larger amounts will be better off, but on smaller amounts, that fee is probably going to eat up at any advantage that extended hours trading might have given you in the first place. In order to actually make a trade, you'll need to search a stock using the main search function, and you'll find multiple listings for most companies. Any stocks with the listing TDG will be available, and you'll place your order in the usual way. Again, these are denominated in euros, so don't be tricked into thinking that you're getting an absolute bargain, as you're probably used to seeing them priced in pounds or in dollars. Now, I do think there's a few things to consider here before jumping up and down with excitement. Number one, the fees. We already mentioned these and they are a bit steep considering even with Degiro, which is one of the more expensive platforms out there, buying a single share in Apple will normally cost me 50 cents. Buying it in after hours or pre-market is going to cost about 8 times as much. Number two is liquidity. I'd be interested to know how this works, so let me know down in the comments. If I'm selling on the Tradegate exchange in Germany, then I need to find a buyer from the Tradegate exchange in Germany. Obviously, most buyers of US securities will trade on the New York Stock Exchange, so surely there is going to be very low volume on this. Again, I'm guessing, I'm speculating here, so if you do know how that works, let me know down in the comments. And number 3, based on the email that Degiro sent, it sounds like you can only sell positions on Tradegate that were opened on Tradegate. So just because you hold shares in Apple, for example, doesn't automatically mean you'll be able to sell them in after hours, because they probably weren't purchased via Tradegate in the first place. So just be a little bit cautious of this. Even with these limitations, it's still a good feature to have access to. I know Trading 212 offer some aftermarkets trading via their CFD account, but I haven't had much success placing orders there on the few occasions that I did try. In all honesty, I don't really see myself using this feature too much, which is probably more because I use the gyro for holding stocks longer term rather than actually trading. But I do see how this would be useful to short-term traders or day traders. I would imagine it's going to be very, very popular amongst the trading community, but let me know what you think of this one down in the comments. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.